this video, we're going to walk through my favorite packs that I like to use to make music for film, TV, and video games. Make sure you stay around to the end, because after we walk through my favorite packs, we're going to make a beat. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are back on Splice. So if you all notice, here you'll see the cinematic effects. This is one place where you can start. I would say one thing that I've noticed with a lot of music that I hear on film and TV, even in video games, there's what we like to call a bed or the foundation of the music itself. It can be foley in the background, it can be pads, it can be some sort of ambience to set the tone or mood of what the scene is. If we're looking back here, you can see that again you have ambience, you have animal sounds, household, foley, human, science fiction. There's a bunch of bed type sounds that you can use to sort of set that foundation, if you will. If you go over to genres, obviously we have our genres here, but you may have missed that there is a cinematic and game audio section that Splice has already sectioned out for us. So the first thing that I would suggest you do is click cinematic. Let's go to cinematic. I'm going to just show you how to find the sounds first, and then I'm going to show you my go-to sounds. So if you all remember, one of my techniques is we're going to go over here, we're going to go to random. This is a good way to find sounds, but for here, I'm going to actually suggest that you go to popular sounds. The reason why I want you all to go to popular sounds here is because these are the sounds that you're going to hear on TV now, right? So you might want to bite a little bit of these sounds that you hear and copy those. So if we go back to, let's listen to a few examples here. I actually used this sound in one of the beats that I have on YouTube. That's pretty funny. All right, so I think you all get the idea there. Again, you can filter through and find the specific types of sounds that you're looking for here. And that is a way that you can do it. Now, what I would suggest, instead of trying to find sounds by sample or like by individual, go over here to packs. And the packs here that you'll see, these are going to be the packs in general that Splice has sectioned off, or that the creators, when they've made the sound packs, that are cinematic type sounds. And so the ones that you see here, any of these sounds will work. Any of these sounds will be great. Any of these packs will be great. So let's jump into what some of my personal favorites are. So the first one I'm going to say is going to be the Oliver Power Tools Sample Pack 3. The sounds that you're going to hear in here are like really big drum sounds. And again, you can even go to cinematic and we'll listen to a few here just so you can get an idea. You can see the ones that I've already downloaded. Feel free to do the same. As you can hear, these are really big sounds. They sound like you're in a movie theater, right? That's sort of the key here, right? You want to find those sounds that you are already hearing in movies and TV today. All right, so that's going to be the Oliver pack here. Again, there's a lot of different sounds. Again, one of the biggest things that you hear in a lot of music on film and TV, even in video games, is that you're going to have your risers and things like that. So you want to make sure that you're finding those sounds that actually fit the genre of music that you're making. Next, we have the Epic Movie Trailer. This is my second favorite pack that I like to use, especially when I'm making cinematic specific type of music. There's just a lot of good sounds in here. So That's like literally one of my favorite transitions, like for sure. All right, this brings us to the transition. So this is another pack that I recommend that you all take a look at and search through. There's going to be a lot of great sounds, a lot of good transition type sounds that they're going to help make your music come to life. All right. Next, we have the trailer guitars. Now, this one is really dope. I don't use it as much now since I use a different plugin inside of Contact, but let's listen to a couple of examples and you can hear what I'm talking about. And I just combine those two sounds together so you can get an idea of how you can use these sounds together and how that will immediately create that cinematic or that live music feel that will really help you get your music placed. Let's take a look at my last example. This is going to be the whooshes. And so let's listen to those. Really great cinematic sounds. So let's go back. I would recommend any of the, obviously the Oliver sound packs, any of the KSHMR, any of them, any of them. They all sound extremely amazing. There's a lot of great sounds. Disregard the EDM here. You'll find EDM type sounds, but for the most part, I guarantee you're going to find some really great drum sounds, some really great percussion instruments and different sounds that you can use that will really help your music. Another pack that I want to bring you all's attention is this Hard Trap and Future Wonk. Really great brass sounds. Really great. That sounds crazy. And again, if you go throughout this kit, you'll find a ton of great sounds. If we go back, let's see, what's another good one here? This Gutter Hard Trap is really good. Like really good. Some really good sounds. Let's take a listen to a few. Again, like I said, this really great beds, a nice, like an amazing starting point to start to add your own sounds on top of it. And it sounds amazing. All right, so now that we've looked at those packs, let's make a beat. Y'all pretty much get the idea. Again, the whole point was just showing, just in general, kind of what those, kind of what something could look like from using some of those packs inside of Splice.